We live in a time where people are more and more obsessed with, how they look and how they're perceived and what their reputation is. As Christians, as church, we don't have a great reputation at this time in history for serving people's human needs in a powerful way. Throughout history, we have done it very powerfully. With churches, hospitals, schools, feeding the hungry, offering shelter to the homeless. People's human suffering in a modern age tends to be different in some ways. We still have, the sick, the hungry, the homeless, great poverty in our world. But there are also modern human needs that cause great distress to people. Things like, credit card debt, things like joblessness or unemployment. And so some people would say, well, these are high-class problems compared to poverty and homelessness and hunger. And that's true, but they're very, very real and very, very significant for the people who are actually dealing with them. And one of the ways for us to be the hands of Christ, to be the heart of Christ in people's lives, is to help them deal with their very human needs and to get beyond our church boundaries, to get beyond, our local Christian community. If we're to place ourselves back at the center of the culture in modern times, it will more likely be because we develop a reputation of really helping people in a loving way with their human needs, rather than, because of some great preaching or some profound message that we bring to the world. It's the action of serving people powerfully in their deeply personal needs that's most likely to give us as Christians the great reputation that has been our reputation for 2,000 years, which is a reputation of love and kindness and generosity towards not only people who believe, but towards people who don't believe. And very often, it's reaching out to people in their humanity and loving them powerfully and serving them powerfully that shows them that they do belong and leads them to become believers.